right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. Forced out to his right. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to.
Ready?
Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball.
Offense up to the line fast.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Let's go.
They motion the slot man right.
Hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And that's good for a gain of 5. That stop made by T.J. Watt. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Here we go. Set.
Jacobs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Ready.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
What? What?
Wilson airing it out to start. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
It's taken in by Washington. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and just 2 to go.
What? What?
Now trying to run it with Harris. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Steelers first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Wilson with it on first. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
What?
Throwing again is Russ. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
What?
Throwing on third, Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
What? Start.
Throwing again. Here's Wilson. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Boswell on to send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
They send a man in motion.
Huh?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt.
Here we go.
Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line.
3-3. 43 rail. Set, cut.
2nd and 10 now. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here.
Set, go.
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Short throw to the sideline, partner. Normally works for them, right?
Yep.
But a cornerback lying in wait that time jumps in to make the pick.
Those sneaky corners, Kate, you always got to keep your eye on them. Offenses love this area of the field because they're easy completions. But as a QB, you got to use your eyes. You've got to look that corner off. Otherwise, he's going to jump the throw and get that easy INT.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Good, cut.
Russ now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down, Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Set. Ready, ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set.
Love from the gun. He's on the move. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. and 10 now from the 30.
Cut. Start.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Cut.
36 power.
Start.
First down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in there. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, let you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Go, 14. 14.
Start.
Trying again, following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits some space around midfield. And he crosses midfield before going out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cut. Start.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Fight. 97. Let's go. Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready, set.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
22 needle. Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Buys time, rolling right. This finds Downs. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Set.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Hut, hut.
Jacobs gets in on the draw, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Set, ready. Hut.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, putting it in the spin cycle. And they weren't afraid to try the reverse, but he's corralled shy of the marker. It's 4th down.
52. Set.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
He's throwing for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. What?
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throw complete to Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
What? 36 power. Spot that. Cut.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go, 4 down. Cut.
From the 31. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Steelers up by 6. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
What?
Running behind center with Harris. And he gets this forward to the 19. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 12 in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Alert, 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 alert. Alert.
Keeping it on the ground. And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. Set, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Big spot for the Packers here. They'll go for 2.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Back to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After 1 final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers come